So today we are talking about lavender herb garden and what are the best lavender plants or varieties to grow here in New England. And I live in Vermont, so we are a zone 4 unless you're in the Burlington area, and it's a zone 5 because they're close to the lake. So this is a Munstead variety, and I will put the name of it in the description below. So hey, this is Diane from Vermont Lavender, where we fix dry skin so you feel more comfortable, plus business tips and ideas. And today I'm talking about lavender herb gardening. So I want to talk more about growing different herbs that you can use in your skincare products like bath salts, but also I'm going to do one about arnica and infusions, and that's great for muscle aches and things like that. So this one is a lavender Munstead. This is what it looks like after it's gone through a winter here in Vermont. And so it looks fine. There's not much going on. It's still in hibernation, so it's still dormant. And there isn't any new growth. It's all silver foliage, but it looks fine. And these are maple leaves right here, and this is how I mulch it. So it's mulched right up to the base of it and right in here. Let me pull back so you can see how much of that is mulched. And so this is a 4 by 12 feet, and this is a lavender herb garden bed. And I'm growing some other starts right now, and I'll show you that later when they come up, when I'm going to plant them in these little areas right here where there's no plant. So this is one plant right here. It's pretty big. It's probably about 7 years old, maybe 8 years old, and I just trim it every single fall. I try to mound it when I go in, when I trim it and prune it. And so I didn't do a good job here, but that's fine. And it looks good. It hasn't split, because that might happen. It might split right in half, and then it just dies off, like a section of it will die off and stuff. And that happens to sage also. That's another one. So here's some more. And this one looks good. I've mulched it right up to the base of it right here, as you can see that. And then over here, this one here has no growth on it. So this one is, well, it has a little bit right here, but this is dying off right here. I'm going to pull this one and I'll plant a new one. I got neighbors. Here. Yeah, and so this one here, I don't know if I don't think, this one is not a Munstead. And I'll have to find the name of that. This is not a Munstead. This one's not. I think it might be a Twickle. And I get these, this variety I got from Richter's up in Canada. And the reason I know that is because it has longer stems of lavender when it grows and blooms in July. Okay, so this is another lavender bed that I have, and this one is a pink perfume. Let me back up over here. And so these are just leaves that I collect, and I use them for mulching. So this one here looks pretty healthy. It has a little bit of dieback right over here, definitely. So I'll have to trim that and prune that. And over here, this looks good. And it's always a good idea to just inspect your plants. Tomorrow we're supposed to get more snow. We're right at the end of March. So today's March 23rd, and it's 2022. And I probably shouldn't have done that with the leaf thing. Oh well, it's fine. So this really gets full of all pink and light purple blooms in July, and that's when it does bloom. So let me just back this out so you can see. I have to back up. that is one of my beds right there. So that's all I wanted to show you, was how the plants, these are outside in zone 4 in Vermont, and so they do have snow in the wintertime and they're doing fine. So as long as they're trimmed and are pruned and mulched really well in the fall, you shouldn't have any problems. If they don't have enough mulch and it doesn't snow, because that acts as an insulator, then I've had, some plants die back and stuff. And so I plant some new plants every single year just in case. So thank you for joining me today, and if you see the value in this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next Tuesday. Thank you and have a great day.